Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So what's today's topic? So today's topic is super interesting. Why? Because I'm going to tell you 15 brands which you often mispronounce. Yes, that's right. There are certain brands which we often mispronounce, and many a times we often feel skeptical talking about them in public. Why? Of course, we are not, because we are not very much sure about how are we going to pronounce them. But no more situations like this. Why? Because today I'm going to cover major brands which often stops you to talk in public about them. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Okay, so the very first word which we often mispronounce, and it is one of the luscious brand name, I must say, and that is Nutella. Okay, Nutella. So normally we pronounce it as Nutella, Nutella, whereas the correct pronunciation of this word is Nutella. Nutella. You can also look at the spellings. There is a difference in the spelling, of course, and it is very much clear that what is the pronunciation mistake when we pronounce Nutella. It's Nutella. Isn't it great? Alright, so let's move to the next word. The next word is Hyundai. Yes, as we hear a lot of people talk about this, or even we say many a times this particular word, we say Hyundai. Hyundai, right? But the correct pronunciation of this word is Hyundai. Hyundai. Alright, so let's move to the third word. So the third word is, it's a luxurious brand, and that is Porsche. Porsche. That's what you call it, right? But the correct pronunciation of this word is Porsche. 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 So from now onwards, you know the correct pronunciation of the word Porsche, which is actually Porsche. So from now onwards, do not say this word or do not speak in public, I like Porsche. No, I like Porsche. Alright, so this makes me to move to my fourth word which you often mispronounce, and it is one of my favorite brands, of course, and that's Nike. Nike. That's how a lot of people pronounce it, right? They call it Nike. I like shoes from Nike, but in actual it is known as Nike. Nike. Not Nike. It's Nike. Okay, so right now we have learned somewhere around 4 brand names which we often mispronounce. Now let's move to the fifth word. Okay, now the fifth word is Moschino. Moschino. In real, the correct pronunciation of this word is Moschino. Moschino. The sound of CH in this word is not pronounced as Ch. It's not Moschino. The sound of CH becomes K. So the correct pronunciation is Moschino. Moschino. Alright, so the next word is Hoegaarden. Hoegaarden. Now, Hoegaarden is a name of a beer. It's a wheat beer, and but the correct pronunciation of this word is not Hoegaarden. The pronunciation of this word is Hoegaarden. Hoegaarden. I don't know, guys, whether you call it English language or a general knowledge class, of course, or you can take it as a combination of both, because I like to tell you a little bit of history behind the brand names, because then it becomes a little easier for you to understand and memorize it, of course. At the same time, it improves your vocabulary. Also, you get to know a little bit more about the brand. So even if you talk about this in future in public or with anyone else, so at least you should feel confident that yes, you know about it, or at least you know a bit about this particular word. Alright, so let's move to the next word. Next word is Hermes. Hermes. Now the correct pronunciation of this word is, you will be little shocked about this actually, and it is Hermes. Hermes. The sound of H is gonna be silent in this word. We are not going to pronounce H sound. It is Hermes. Hermes. Hermes is actually a lifestyle brand. It produces the products such as lifestyle products such as watches, perfumes, and things related to that. So it is a lifestyle product, and it is of course a good one. Okay, so the third word is fage. Fage. Now the spelling is very easy. It's F-A-G-E, and that's how we actually do it. We normally pronounce the words in such a way, the way we see the spelling and the sounds, of course. So if I look at the spelling, it's F-A-G-E, and F-A-G-E in simple language, if I talk about, or how am I going to pronounce it, as fage, but it's wrong. The correct pronunciation of this word is faye, 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 faye. The reason why I'm repeating the sound again and again, so that if you want, you can practice with me and you can clear your pronunciation right away in this class. So that is the reason, that is the only concern why I'm repeating the sounds 2 to 3 times, so you can literally practice with me and improve your pronunciation. Alright, so let's move to the next word. The next word is Ocado. Ocado. The correct pronunciation of this word is going to be Ocado. Ocado. It's not O, it's Ocado. Ocado. Now another brand name is very interesting, and it is Hublot. Hublot. The spelling is H-U-B-L-O-T. So that's how I'm going to pronounce it, right? It's Hublot. But it is going to be very interesting for you to know that how this word is actually pronounced. It is pronounced as Hublot. Hublot. The sound of H is absent in this, guys. Even the sound of T is not there. It's simply Hublot. Hublot. Now this brand is a very prestigious brand, and it makes watches. They actually produce very prestigious watches, and it is from Switzerland. So how's it going? Great, isn't it? I'm giving you the pronunciation of some famous brands. Not only the pronunciation, but I'm also telling you a little bit about their origin, where they are coming from, so that it becomes even more easier for you to understand. So let's move forward, and now I have some amazing words, even more amazing words for you. And the first one is Jean Paul Gaultier. Jean Paul Gaultier. Yes, that's how a lot of people pronounce it, but again, this is wrong. This is the incorrect way of pronouncing it. So let's talk about a little bit about this brand. So this brand is again a luxury brand, and the correct pronunciation of this word is going to be Jean Paul Gaultier. Gaultier. The pronunciation of this word is Jean Paul Gaultier. It's not Gaultier. We are not going to pronounce the sound R over here. It's Jean Paul Gaultier. Jean Paul Gaultier. Alright, now this brings me to the next word, and it is Givenchy. Givenchy. Now how are we going to pronounce this word? Givenchy, Givenchy, or what is, any guesses? Okay, let me tell you something about this. Now this is again a French brand, and it deals into luxury perfumes, and the correct pronunciation of this word is Givenchy. Givenchy. It's not at all Givenchy, guys. It's Givenchy. Sometimes actually I really wonder that why English is so difficult, and why it is so difficult to pronounce. The letters and the sounds are so different, and even sometimes CH is pronounced as K, or even S is pronounced as C, or even C is pronounced as SI, but that's okay. Every language has its own beauty and essence. So I really feel, and in English, if I talk about English, and English is one of my favorite languages, guys. I'm in love with this language. So let's move to another word. Another brand name is Balmain. Balmain. So Balmain is actually a fashion house, and it is in Paris, and they have more than 16 stores all over the world. But hey, how are we going to pronounce it? Balmain? No, not at all. it is going to be Balmain. Balmain. B-A-L-M-A-H. We are not going to pronounce N over here, and it's going to be silent, and we are going to pronounce it as Balmain. Repeat with me, guys. It's Balmain. This is gonna be something really amazing, and it's actually very important. As per, if I talk about myself, then I really feel like that the pronunciation should be good, of course. Why? Because it actually helps to create a better impression of others. At the same time, it makes us super confident. Why? Because confidence comes from knowledge, and if we have appropriate knowledge about certain things, then we are super confident about it. So with a little bit of practice, you can be amazing, you can be very confident. So keep practicing, guys. I will be back very soon with another amazing video for you people. Till then, bye bye.